Your life is big. Your life is powerful. Yet so many of us spend our time wanting to live somebody else's life, wanting what somebody else has, trying to stand in somebody else's territory. But you don't get honored for that. You don't get celebrated for trying to be someone else. You only have power in your own territory. You are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul. In 1989, I read a book called The Seat of the Soul by Gary Zukov. In that book, he explained the law of cause and effect and something that changed my life forever. Intention determines outcome. Before you even think a thought, there is an intention behind it. And that intention shapes what comes back to you. Two people can walk into the same church service. One gives money just to be seen. Another gives a little, but gives from the heart. The action may look the same, but the intention is different. And the intention determines the result. When I understood that, I realized that what I was putting out was exactly what was coming back to me. So I got very clear about what I was putting out into the world. I called in my producers and said, from this day forward, I will no longer give my platform to negativity. I will no longer create conversations that damage the character of myself or the people watching. From this day forward, we will create intentional television. Before every show, I would ask one question. What is our intention today? How will this serve the audience? Will it uplift them? Will it enlighten them? Will it encourage them as well as entertain them? And if it did not fulfill that mission, I would not do it. Most of us spend our lives trying to define our dream. But a more powerful question is this, Creator: what is your dream for me? The divine intelligence that dreamed you before your ancestors ever knew they would become your ancestors designed something specific and unique for you. If you lean into the dream that God, by whatever name you call him, has already designed for you, no one can touch you. The shift happens instantly. It is simply a shift in how you see yourself and the power from which you came. One of my favorite lessons comes from The Wizard of Oz. When the Wicked Witch says, "You have no power here," she's right. You have no power in someone else's territory, but in your own life, you are the authority. Stop trying to control what you cannot control. Manage your territory. If you just took care of your own space, the possibilities waiting for you would be extraordinary. When I left the Oprah Winfrey Show, I made a conscious decision not to cling to the past. I dreamed a new dream to start my own network, the Oprah Winfrey Network. In the beginning, it was a struggle. I honestly did not know what I was doing. I thought my audience would automatically follow, and then I realized many people didn't even have the channel. And when you are a public figure, your mistakes are not private. They become headlines. But there were people who believed in the dream. And then Tyler Perry stepped in and said, "I'm going to help you." Together, we built a foundation. I was told I could not do scripted television. I was told I didn't have enough money. I was told it wouldn't work. But I held on to faith. I trusted that if the intention was right, the outcome would follow. So now, the question for you is simple. What are you resisting? What are you pushing against? What are you blocking because you have a fixed idea of who you think you're supposed to be? There's already a dream waiting for you. It was designed with you in mind. And the moment you shift, the moment you step into it, everything changes. There is a bigger dream waiting for you. Step into it